Welcome back to Movie Recapped. Today I will show you a horror, drama, fantasy film from 2019, titled Pilgrim. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. A woman's and a man's voice can be heard arguing, while a child sits on the dining table. The child yells after the mom not to leave, as the father comes toward the table. Many years later, the child is at the dinner table again, all grown up. She's there with her father Shane, her stepbrother Tate and stepmother Anna. They talk about the Home Harvest Festival, a Thanksgiving reenactment party they will be hosting over the holiday. Cody doesn't like Anna's idea of the party and antagonizes her. Her father asks her about school and her stepmother tells him that Cody has been cutting school. He gets upset because he's paying a lot for it, but Cody doesn't want to go there anyways. The argument continues between her and Anna. So, Shane stops it by giving the wishbone to Tate, telling him that if he breaks of the larger piece his wish will come true. He tells Cody to make a wish too. She wishes for Anna's party to backfire and breaks off the larger piece. That night, Cody is in her room and hears knocking noise from another side of the house. She calls for Tate, then goes looking for him. Inside his room, she knocks on his table, already knowing where he's hiding. Cody opens a cabinet and Tate's there. She picks him up and puts him to bed, saying goodnight. Before she leaves his room, he tells her that he hopes her wish comes true. The following day, Anna has some kind of gathering at her house. Her friends ask her about the Thanksgiving party. She explains that she found an ad for it, that catered exactly to what she needs. The party experience was advertised as a full reenactment of the first Thanksgiving, including with the food and decorations. Her friends think it's a good idea. Cody comes downstairs and asks her father what's going on, because she hasn't read the message in the family group chat about the gathering. It's some kind of neighborhood meeting, that Shane doesn't feel like attending either. Cody goes to the kitchen and accidentally drops a coffee pot on the floor. When she crouches down to clean it up, some of Anna's friends come to the kitchen and start bad-mouthing her, comparing her to Cody's mother. The doorbell rings and Anna opens the door for Catherine and Finn. He heads straight to the kitchen and finds Cody there. They kiss and talk about the party. Cody asks about his mom and he tells her that she hasn't had a relapse in a while, but still keeps having panic attacks. The doorbell rings again and everyone is in anticipation about who it could be. Anna opens the door and sees that it's the Re-Enactors for her party. She wasn't expecting them this soon. The man says that they needed time to settle in and prepare, so Anna invites them in. Once inside, they introduce themselves to everyone as Ethan and Patience. Cody comes over to greet them, but pulls her hand when Ethan goes to kiss it. He's not impressed by her behavior and tells her that he'll be happy to get to know her over the next few days. Cody doesn't like the fact that they'll be staying with them for that long, but Anna says that the plan has changed and she needs to set up the guest bedroom for them. Anna's friends gloat at the situation, as she goes over to Catherine to tell her that Patience will be staying with her to help her around the house and make her Thanksgiving dinner too. Catherine is apprehensive, but Patience tries to woo her. Later, Cody can be seen looking at Ethan through her bedroom window. He's preparing for the party. She waves at him and shows him the middle finger. That night, the family has dinner together with Ethan. He's telling them period-appropriate stories, not breaking character, so Cody makes fun of him. Anna shows Ethan to the washroom and Shane scolds Cody for being rude, telling her that her stepmom cares a lot for the party. Cody thinks it's weird that Ethan hasn't broken character, but Tate likes him. She also tells her dad to stop looking at his tablet. He closes it, as Ethan and Anna return. He immediately starts talking about the importance of Thanksgiving and what it symbolizes, when Cody antagonizes him over the problematic cultural aspects of the holiday's history. Anna and Shane don't like that she keeps making fun of the reenactor. Later, Cody is vaping at her window. Suddenly, Finn grabs her hand from the outside, scaring her. They lie in her bed and she puts her vape away in a cross. Downstairs, Anna and Shane talk about her, while he's at his tablet, checking the stock market. He tells Anna that Cody always gets like that at that time of year. Cody and Finn talk about Ethan and Patience. Cody says that he's giving her bad vibes. Simultaneously, Anna is telling her husband that she doesn't like it that Cody is treating her like an evil stepmother. Shane isn't paying attention. Cody searches for the Re-Enactors on Facebook, but finds nothing. She's upset about them because she thinks they're weird, but Finn thinks she's upset because Anna found them. Regardless, he tells her to relax because they'll be gone in a few days and that she should try to have some fun. Shane and Anna still talk about Cody's mother. He tells her that if she blames anyone about her leaving, it's him. Meanwhile, Cody hears something upstairs and goes to check it out, leaving Finn in her bedroom. She checks on Tate, but finds Ethan in his room, telling him a bedtime story. Cody isn't happy about it and makes him leave. As they exit, Ethan creepily thanks her for opening their home to them. She feels trapped in the conversation, when he tells her that Anna told him about her mother. For a moment it seems as if he's breaking character, when he tells Cody that he also has had a family and lost them. That is the reason why he wants to help other families realize what they truly have. She goes back to her room and tells Finn to stay over, because she's creeped out by Ethan. The following morning, Catherine and Patience talk in Catherine's kitchen, while Patience is making an herbal remedy that will help her sleep better. Catherine thanks her and starts talking about all the problems she has, mentioning Finn as well. Patience thinks he needs to give back more, while Catherine just thinks he's behaving like all teenagers do. Besides, she was also the partying type when she was his age. Then she asks Patience about what got her into theater. She misunderstands and says Ethan did. She tells Catherine that he had a difficult childhood and because of that he teaches others to learn how to appreciate what they have. Catherine says she's a pessimist and Patience tells her that Ethan changed everything for her and he will for Catherine as well. She gives her the herbal remedy. Later, Cody comes back home from school and sees that Ethan has raised a shed in their backyard, as well as cordoned off one of the doors to the house. She walks inside and finds Anna and Ethan changing the light bulbs for candles. They all go into the kitchen where Tate brings in a basket of berries that he picked with Ethan. One type of berry is very poisonous, he tells Tate. Cody gets angry with Anna for letting him go unsupervised with a stranger. Before she leaves, Anna takes her cell phone and tells her that she'll take her laptop as well. Tate is excited about it and Ethan appreciates that. Cody goes to her room and wonders about the shed. Later, Tate is trying to help a sick crow, when Ethan joins him and asks him about it. He appreciates Tate's selfless act and gives him a treat as a reward. Then, Ethan tells Tate a fairy tale about wanting more than what one has and ending up with nothing once one goes after it. The boy understands the moral of the story and Ethan talks to God, saying he didn't have to take everything away from him to teach him. He gives Tate another candy and tells him to be grateful for what he has. When the child leaves, he kills the crow. Finn arrives back home and calls for his mom. Simultaneously, Cody hears a noise and goes to find Tate. Finn is looking for his mom, who doesn't answer. Cody keeps hearing a child laugh and follows it through the house. Finn walks into Patience's room and finds her with bloodied hands, mixing something. He's terrified so he walks out of the room, only to find his mom passed out on the ground. He turns her over and her face is bloody. Finn runs down to escape the house, when someone grabs him. Meanwhile, Cody walks outside and finds Tate and Ethan reading the Bible. She tells the boy to go hide and they'll play hide and seek. They both knock on the table. When the boy runs off to find a hiding spot, Cody is angry at Ethan for pushing religion onto the boy. He's confused, saying he thought she was a proper Christian because he found the cross in her room. He tells her that she doesn't appreciate what she has, but that she will learn. She walks inside and looks for her dad. Cody finds him smoking pipes with older men also dressed like pilgrims. Shane tells her that they are Ethan's friends, as he joins them there. They tell Cody to leave the office. Later, she has a nightmare about her mom and dad arguing and Ethan jumps out at her saying Happy Thanksgiving. She wakes and there's a knock at her door. Anna comes in, with Patience following. They tell her that Catherine and Finn left, probably because Catherine went on a bender and took him with her. Cody doesn't believe it. But Anna tells her that Patience will stay with them, since she doesn't feel safe staying alone in Catherine's house. Cody tries to tell her stepmom that something doesn't feel right, but she dismisses her worries and the girl storms out. Downstairs she sees two older women praying. Ethan joins them, as Tate peeks at them. Sometime later, Anna and the other women are preparing Thanksgiving dinner. She's worried about Catherine, but Patience tells her that she wasn't strong enough and should be seen as a warning. Anna is frightened, so she goes to find her husband. She finds other pilgrims in her house, picking it apart and changing it. Outside, she finds another pilgrim who's building something in the backyard for the party. She finds Ethan and asks him where Tate is. Anna goes after him in his room, but she can't find him there, so she goes to her husband for help. She tells Shane that she should have listened to Cody. Suddenly, Patience shows up and tells them that they're out of rosemary. Anna and Shane say that they'll find the kids and go to the store together. But Ethan joins the three of them and says that the children are perfectly safe to stay in the home with him and the others. Meanwhile, Cody goes to check on Finn at his house. She calls to him and his mom, but the house looks empty. Cody sees something in the kitchen, when suddenly Finn's dead body drops in front of her. She runs back home. Back at the house, Shane and Anna are restrained, as Ethan tells them that they need to learn to appreciate what they have. One of the pilgrims flogs Shane, as Ethan breaks his tablet and continues to explain what they need to be taught. Patience heats up a poker and brands Anna, as Ethan laughs and Shane gets flogged some more. Cody arrives at the house and peeks through the windows to see what's going on. She finds her parents restrained in the backyard and releases them. Suddenly, one of the pilgrims attacks her, but they all fight him together and beat him up. They can't seem to restrain him completely, so each grabs a tool and they hit him to death. The three of them realize what they've done and Cody says that they have to hide the body. They pull him in on the side of the house. Cody shows her parents how to sneak into the house and find Tate, as she goes to the other side of the house. She quickly gets surrounded and cornered by the pilgrims. Anna and Shane are also cornered by them when they enter through the window. Ethan stabs Shane, then pushes him out of the window. Patience is already waiting for him with an axe, as he's laying on the ground barely conscious. She kills him. Later, Ethan has Cody and Anna restrained in the backyard again, as he recites passages. Patience slaps Anna and he tells her that she is unaware of everything that she has. Cody pleads with them to stop. Ethan asks if she's scared yet, as they move the contraption she's tied up to and submerge her into the pool. They bring her up after a few moments under the water, as she asks what they want. Ethan tells the others to submerge her again. They keep doing it over and over. Anna cries after her. Cody is barely hanging on and they take her out again, with Ethan asking if she's grateful. She's submerged again and after a few moments Ethan signs his men to pull her out. Cody is tired and broken as they bring her back into Ethan. He proclaims that it's time to prepare the feast. Anna and Cody are set on a table, where Patience instructs them on what to do. They start their tasks and Cody sees Tate hiding, almost giving his position away to Ethan. Anna asks what he wants from them as he returns toward the table. He says he simply wants a Thanksgiving feast with a grateful family. At one moment, Cody starts saying that she did learn to appreciate her family, her father and stepmother for providing for her and giving her Tate. Ethan is happy that she's learning and tells Anna to follow her lead. She says that she never took them for granted, because she loves them. Ethan disagrees and as he prepares to cut her open, Cody grabs the pick and shanks Patience. Anna makes an additional diversion for her and she manages to escape. Patience removes the pick from her head and tells Ethan that she's fine. Meanwhile, Cody searches for Tate and finds him in his closet. The pilgrims look for them and she tells Tate to hide again. As soon as she leaves him, she's captured. Anna is sitting with Ethan at the dinner table, as he keeps spouting nonsense about the ways things were in the past. Cody is brought to the table as well and Ethan is happy that it's all coming together, telling Anna that her husband will be joining them soon as well. The other pilgrims keep bringing platters onto the table, as Ethan proclaims that Shane will finally provide for them. He opens one of the platters to reveal Shane's cooked head. Patience feeds Cody from the meat, as she screams and cries. And the same happens with Anna. The pilgrims dig into the dinner and have the time of their life as they are eating. Patience goes to the kitchen to grab more wine, when she hears something and goes looking. At the table, Cody keeps antagonizing Ethan and he asks for her respect. Suddenly, everyone starts choking on the food, because Cody has put poison berries in the sauce. The pilgrims start vomiting blood and falling over, dying. Ethan figures out what she did and makes himself vomit out the sauce. Meanwhile, Patience is looking for Tate and she begins to vomit explosively too. Ethan screams after her and goes to help her. She vomits out the sauce too and falls down in front of the cupboard where Tate is hiding. The boy hears her fall and exits his hiding place, then goes to the dining table. The women are telling him not to be scared, as he goes over to Cody to untie her. Tate sees his dad's head on the platter and vomits. Next, Cody goes after Ethan with a knife, ready to kill him, but he jumps out of a window. Simultaneously, Patience comes back to the table and attacks Anna. They fight on the table and the mother hits her over the head with Shane's head, then eventually manages to stab her. Tate thinks she's done good. Cody goes after Ethan in the backyard and kicks him around. Anna and Tate join them outside and the stepmom burns him with a poker, then keeps hitting him for everything that he has done to her family. Cody finds the axe and walks over to him, asking why he did this to them. Ethan laughs and says the same thing he kept saying. He also asks Cody if what happened wasn't exactly what she wished for. Anna covers Tate's eyes and Cody kills Ethan with the axe. He has her piece of the wishbone in his hand. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.